What's up everyone? So the puppy pack is going to be receiving a huge update in the relatively near future, and while that's mostly a good thing, it also means that some of the units that are in the puppy pack currently are going to be removed. One such unit is going to be the Scorpion, so I'm very happy to be showing you this 5 of a kind Scorpion win. It's usually very difficult to pull off even in a Turtle pack. I still don't have it in Turtle pack, I'm grinding for it, but it's not working out. And I think in Puppy pack it's even more difficult just because there are so many units that can counter the Scorpion. You have the Microbe and the Bat, which apply weakness, which obviously is very bad for the Scorpion since it removes the peanut. You also have the Octopus if you're unlucky enough to face some Octopus players. Octopus is very busted to begin with, but especially versus a Scorpion build, it can maybe snipe off several Scorpions without having to attack, therefore getting some free knockouts, which obviously is very bad for Scorpion builds. Thankfully, if I'm going to be going for the 5 of a kind Scorpion, that means that I'll have to scale up some of the Scorpions that I do have, so I'm not going to be that weak to Octopus snipes, but it's still going to be kind of unlucky for me if I manage to face off against an Octopus team. Thankfully for now I don't really have to worry about that, I'm just playing the game normally. I wasn't even aiming for the 5 Scorpion win at this point. What I wanted to get most out of the Puppy pack is the 5 Seal win. I have it in Turtle pack, but in Puppy pack it's a little bit too difficult for me to get. But the setup that I have going right here is very good if I'm going to be transitioning to Scorpions. I didn't even realize this, but what I have going is a Swan to generate me gold, which is always nice, it's perfect for any build. But what I also have is this tropical fish, which is ready to be leveled up on turn 7. And I think this is the best scaler maybe? Like outside of the busted scalers like the Seal and the T-Rex. I think this is the best scaler that is available for a 5 of a kind Scorpion, just because Scorpions don't really care about how much attack they have. Like you'll see right here, I'm going to be combining these 2 tropical fish that I have, and very luckily I level up into a Scorpion. So that's obviously going on the team. But as I was saying, the Scorpion doesn't really care about having a high amount of attack. It only cares about having over 20 attack if it's going to kill True Melon, but other than that the attack is irrelevant. So having an exclusive HP scaler is very nice, and it can even buff 2 Scorpions at the time, the tropical fish, so I'm going to be very happy to keep it for a while. Until I transition to better scalers at least. But you can see on turn 8 I already have a 10-14 Scorpion, and this is capable of trading up several times, like you saw right there, the Scorpion traded 2 for 1. Sadly, because I faced off against a Bison Buffalo player with a Ladybug and full of equipment, I lost anyway. But it's all good because now I'm finding some seals. Level 2 seal, as you know, is going to be crucially important if you've watched any of my videos. It's my scaling method of choice, and thankfully I get it to level 2 in a single turn. Usually in my typical runs I don't even see a seal on turn 9, but this time I saw 3. A very lucky turn for me, by the way. The positioning of the enemy was relatively bad, so the Scorpion managed to 3 for 1, and also the Mosquito sniped off the melon armor that they had. So yeah, the game plan at this point is just to transition to Scorpions. The one benefit of rolling multiple Scorpions is that it's not a bad unit to include on the team. It can be sniped off, but it's usually before turn 10 going to trade with at least 1 unit, so that makes it not as useless as some of the other units that can that you can go for 5 of a kind of, like the seal. I'll stop being salty now, excuse me. But you can see I'm being very lucky here, and I think I'm going to finally get rid of the tropical fish. Seal is almost at level 3, I even found a cow. I think I'll include this bat in as well, just in case the front line has some melon, the bat has a chance to remove it with its weakness, so the scorpion ability can go through. It's funny how I was almost correct there. The front line got hit with the weakness and it was their strongest unit, but unfortunately it only had garlic, so it doesn't feel that satisfying to be able to call the shot like that. But yeah, the team is scaling up pretty nicely, and even one of the scorpions is above 20 attack now, which you can argue that it's a good idea to put it at the front. I think I'm going to do that maybe, or maybe not. Like positioning scorpions is very janky because you want one of the scorpions to be able to trade multiple times, so you want the one with higher HP at the back, but at the same time you also want to have the one with high attack at the front, just because it can maybe kill through melon armor, and typically units with the melon armor are up front. Like it's very tricky business, and I don't think there's a correct answer positioning scorpions. I think this turn I changed my mind, coming up with a new philosophy. Sadly, I don't think it's going to work out for me on this turn, but we shall see. Level 2 bad, very unfortunate. They even had some big units so that my scorpions couldn't trade 2 for 1. But I think this is going to be the last loss of the video, otherwise I would obviously lose the entire run. So yeah, I have the 4th scorpion, it even has 1 up, so it's going to trade favorably. You can see it took out a 50 attack puppy. So yeah, this is going to be the final turn right here. Just getting some final buffs from the seal, and I'll sell it to get the scorpion with the mushroom, put it up front. Hopefully I don't get hit with weakness. And octopus would be pretty bad too. But yeah, this is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, sub, do all the generic stuff, leave a nice comment, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.